In the race to the White House, the American voters are resigned to a potential rematch between Joe Biden and Donald Trump. But pre-election polls have time and again spoken of a tight race between the two, but a new poll has now revealed that a particular demographic, that is of the young ones, is especially miffed with the incumbent president. And this could end up making all the difference in the November presidential elections. Now, recent surveys have revealed that Joe Biden is struggling to make inroads with the young American voters. Now, analysts say it is one of the key reasons as to why Joe Biden and Donald Trump are locked in a tight race. According to polls, just about 24% of the American voters in the age group of 18 to 29 approve of Joe Biden and his policies, while a substantial 62% of voters in the age group of 18 to 29 disapprove of the incumbent president. The numbers can be pretty worrying for Joe Biden as he eyes a second term at the White House. Now, the American youth has historically been a crucial voting bloc for the Democrats. In 2020, voters in the age group of 18 to 29 had made up roughly 1 in 6 voters. But this time round, the idea of a Biden-Trump rematch has upset many voters in the United States, so much so that only about 69% of the Gen Z and millennials say that they may even come out to vote. This as compared to 82% of Gen X and 89% of the baby boomers, who are most likely to come out and cast their ballot on the day of voting. All right, now to give us more perspective on this, we're being joined in by our correspondent Susan Tehrani, who's joining us live from New York. Susan, this must be worrying the Democrat camp, where only about 29% of people in the age group of 18 to 29 appear to like the policies of Joe Biden, while an overwhelming majority of those in this particular age group appear to be disapproving of their president.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. And it is worrying Joe Biden because, you know, he's trying to give incentives to these younger voters with debt forgiveness for their college tuitions on the one hand, and on the other hand, really focusing on issues like climate change and social change. And those are issues that, you know, younger voters are interested in. But ultimately, it comes down to the cost of living, which is not reserved to them. But the younger generation right now is having a lot of problems, not only with just everyday cost of living, but moving into adulthood, the cost of buying a home, household costs, the cost of getting married even. And a lot of people are putting that on the back burner. And they just generally don't connect with Joe Biden. They think he's too old. They think he's not doing a good job on a lot of issues. And then there's that issue of the Israel-Palestine war that, you know, has really grappled the United States, you know, and there's just so much opinion about that as well, and Biden's support for Israel and whatnot. But then it's important to note that they're not flocking to Donald Trump either. Most of them say now, 45 years and younger, millennial and Gen Z say that they might sit this one out. And then there is about 11% of millennial and Gen Z that say they might go for a third party candidate, which, you know, is not going to win, but may upset the elections.
Very interesting. Thank you very much indeed, Susan, for joining us and getting us all those insights there. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.